King out.
Hey, I didn't plan to do that today.
You didn't?
No,
You're slacking?
no, I did it yesterday.
It's leg day.
No, there is no leg day, Sam. Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome, not to leg day, to another edition of the Suplah. I am Andy Kwan, and I'm with Sam Brooks, whose
Oh, he's
birthday
changing it up. He's changing up
his
the script a little
birthday
bit.
is not today.
Neither is yours, dumb idiot. Why did you have to say that?
I'm just saying it's not your birthday today. Unlike last
Yeah,
week, where it was your
it's not
birthday.
my birthday on most days, Andy. In fact, 364 days out of every year. It's not my birthday.
Well, this is your new gimmick. It's Sam. It's not my birthday today, Brooks,
Why are you deciding this for me?
because I don't turn my phone to silent.
Yeah, dickhead. So, before we start, everyone can see down there what we're discussing. Those who are live with us right now, hello. And those who are with us on repeat viewings, hello from the past. It's a lovely place. I'm just gonna quickly get my anti-bullshit spray so that we're ready.
Did you just spray some kind of hairspray type thing?
So that we're ready to discuss
The greatest Royal Rumble.
the royaliest of rumbles, the
Let's
best
get
Royal
ready,
Rumble in
let's
the
get
entire
ready.
world.
Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Get ready. Get ready.
There already
Get
no one
ready
outside the UK, and even that, maybe very few people inside the UK know what you're doing.
We'll just wreck the mic. We'll just,
We do
wreck,
that every week, Andy.
wreck.
So
Sorry.
in the chat already, we have Super Chasney 198 and Stassi Hayaku. Super Chasney says, "Oh, where is the cutest guy in the room?" Andy,
Hello.
I guess he means you because you have an admirer in the chat. Everyone has their own stands, it seems. Everyone has their own super fans, stalker fans. You have Super Chasney. Carmine has Bullet Club versus the Shield.
I would like to name my fans a name.
Oh, great. This is going to go wonderful.
Can I call
Please,
them
what esteemed name are you going to give the people that, for some reason, like you? Who choose to follow your
Quananites?
ways? But what?
Quantumaniacs.
You're
When it
gonna,
comes crashing down and it hurts and
you're gonna do that after a racist man? Okay, that's your decision.
No, because there've been other manias, such as WrestleMania, which is a big event, but also the Royal Rumble. Oh, guess what, Sam? That's called a segue. Because guess what's going on
I mean, I
Friday?
wasn't done reading the chat. You didn't have to
I
segue.
was trying to segue.
You didn't get that? Let me rewind it for you. So, more in the chat. Michael Network, new fellow, new name, says,
Hello.
"Hello, everybody. Chris Raygun here. Cool. Don't know what that means. Probably a reference. Probably his name. Either way, cool. Brendan
Hello.
Davis. Sup, y'all. Who's my Stan? Me. I am your Stan. I wrote you. You still ain't calling. I left my pager and my cell number at the bottom.
Do. My tea's gone cold and wondering why. Got out of bed at all.
Sassi Haiku says, "Are you happy about the Royal Rumble start time?" Okay, so getting into the swing of things. The greatest Royal Rumble emanating from Jeddah in Saudi Arabia.
Wow,
Now,
okay.
Okay, everybody.
Let's get this bit out the way.
Buckle in, strap on the
strap on. Just like women are allowed to in that place.
We're gonna address the elephant in the room. It isn't me. We're gonna talk about the fact that maybe, just maybe, Saudi Arabia isn't the greatest place on earth.
Just throwing it out there.
Did you have a copy pasta ready, Andy? Did you have a speech prepared for this? Are you willing to give your very, very political opinions like you're always so eager to do? Guys, I know all about the world. I have political viewpoints.
I travel all over the world. I do.
I'm on Reddit. I know things. Please go ahead with whatever you clearly wanted to say.
Now, the one thing that I will say, and there is a devil's advocate for this, so I have both sides of the story. So, there's like, how to explain this? Okay.
Brilliant.
Women are not really allowed to do a lot of things there. So they've only
Women's
like
rights in Saudi Arabia are
not great.
notoriously non-existent.
And the thing is, there is a reason why there's no women on this card. It's because that's the way it is there.
Because as we just said, women's rights in Saudi Arabia are non-existent almost.
Now,
To put it in perspective, this year women are just now allowed to drive.
Yes.
That's one thing. Usually, there are segregations between men and women, but for this greatest royally rumbly, they're allowing women and men to be together, but women must have a male chaperone.
And the thing is, as well, is...
Oh, and no women are allowed to compete on the card because...
Yeah, I think that makes it worse is... The thing that makes it worse is Dave Meltzer was basically saying that this is just a giant propaganda publicity stunt for Saudi Arabia, because if you point to the crowd and there's women and there's men in the same congregated area, you can be like, oh, we treat our women brilliantly. I don't know what you're talking about. Greatest Royal Rumble. Like, that's basically kind of like what's happening. So WWE are kind of just getting used here. Just be like, we're not treating women badly. What are you talking about? Where's Royal Rumble?
We have Ronda Rousey.
Yeah. Oh wait, she can't wrestle there.
Oh, so shit.
It's just, and I think the thing is, and Keelan brought up a good point, is that yes, that some things coming from our point of view in the West, we would be like, wow, that's really bad. But over there, they'd be like, this is normal. So there's that. But then not only that.
But because they think it's normal, that doesn't make it good.
I know. But here's the thing. Just because they live in a country that's not exactly the greatest, they deserve entertainment.
Greatest Royal Rumble is clearly
they deserve entertainment. It's not their fault. So it is what it is. And in the 80s, WCW went to North Korea. But this isn't the craziest thing to ever happen, ever.
It was a different time.
It's still North Korea!
Only one of those things currently exists. And it's not a wrestling promotion.
Yeah, I know that. But my point is that...
Okay, here's how I understand it. This is my perspective of it all. Saudi Arabia, a place with a very different culture, a very different worldview, has decided, as part of a big project, that they want to increase their standing, if you will, with the Western world. And to do this, they need some partnerships with big American entertainers. So, for example, they're now showing movies, they're now showing concerts, and other various forms of entertainment that, for some reason, were never shown there to begin with. And one of these people is the WWE. But what it really sounds like, from an outside perspective, is that the Saudi Arabia royal family really wants a private house show. But it's not going to be a private house show. It's going to be a big publicized event available on the WWE network to all of the people in the West as part of a plan to make Saudi Arabia great to begin with. So, all the politics aside, because this is a wrestling show.
Yeah. Here's my wrestling argument why this is stupid.
All the politics aside, women are not allowed to compete on this show because that's how the culture is. Triple H has defended this quote.
Yeah, I was meaning to watch his defense. Like,
his defense is basically, you can't expect other cultures to change overnight, but maybe they will change in the future. But it's not exactly what he said. What I translated it as in my head was, they're paying us a lot of money, and we can't do jack shit. So just bear with, and let them reevaluate their positions on equal opportunities over the next couple of years.
And
Rome wasn't built in a day. Things aren't going to change overnight.
This isn't
Rocky. Start.
This isn't Rocky V, where, you know, Sylvester Stallone does a speech and then communism dies. Like, you know, like this isn't how this works. This isn't how the real world works.
Triple H comes out and is like, is Saudi Arabia ready to play the game? Only if you allow women in the ring.
equality. Like, it's just like, it's not going to happen that way. The thing is, oh God, I bet if he does ever watch this, he'll be like, well, that's a great idea. I'm the gamer. I've never spoken like this in so long. And Susty Haiku in the chat says that was Rocky 4. My bad. I'm stupid. Anyway, the point is, the other reason why I think this event is dumb is for years and years and years and years and years, we here in England were like, put a show on here, please.
What do you mean? We got the greatest SummerSlam in the 90s.
That was in 1990 freaking 2! 92!
Really? 92?
Yes!
That's before I was born.
Yeah, and the thing is, the building that show was in doesn't exist anymore. They knocked it down and rebuilt a new one in the amount of time. And the thing is, like, over there, it starts, I don't know what time it starts, but here it starts at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then in the US it starts at like 11 o'clock in the morning on a Friday.
Welcome to New Japan fandom, having pay-per-views that start at weird times in the morning, and then you have to be okay with it because it's good wrestling.
If you're happy to put on an event at that time, you have no like grounds for not holding a WWE WrestleMania level show.
Andy, you're forgetting the key thing.
What's that?
Theresa May isn't paying a truckload of money to Vince McMahon. If she did, then maybe they would put on the greatest Insurrection? What was the fucking name of a pay-per-view we had?
They had two. They had Insurrection, which has Rection in it, which is hilarious. And the second one was Rebellion.
The Greatest Rebellion. Imagine that.
Oh, wonderful. And then they did a No Mercy here once. The point is, it was like No Mercy UK, and then they did No Mercy. Like,
the least amount of mercy.
The point is that...
But yeah, the idea is that basically this is all of this is happening, and you can say, oh, it should be happening here, but the thing is, money. Money talk. Money talk to Vince. Vince like, yes, I want money. Let's go to Saudi Arabia, where they have money. They'll pay us to do a show.
Also, Sam.
Exactly what's happening. But anyway...
The show's 6 hours long.
That's it. That's what it is. That's the cultural thing. We're going to read the chat, and then we're going to move on to the actual card, because the actual card is interesting. But for now, let's look at the chat. Okay, a couple of things. Okay, Sister Haika says, Jesus Christ, a 10-match card. Yeah, there's 10 matches on this card, with dual brands that's without women matches. Yeah, it's a pretty weird card, and we're going to get into that in a second. It's very weird. It's a bit of a throwback in some cases, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Bullet Club vs. Shield says, this is all a ploy to get Roman Reigns over. Yes, also this. I feel like it's a blessing in disguise for old Roman boy, but we'll get to that when we talk about the main event. She also says, Andy, women's revolutions matter until money becomes involved. That's basically what it is. That's a big criticism we've been seeing. It's like, oh, this company's all about women's rights and women's revolution because everyone else in America is right now. Again, money. It's exactly as she said. It's all about women's revolution until money comes in. And because they're like, well, okay, we can't get them to perform this year, but maybe if we go back in the future, which we will, because they have oil money, we'll put women on the card then, when their attitudes are still constantly evolving and changing. But for now, that's the way it is. That's pretty much all we can say about it. So, that being said, the greatest Royal Rumble. Andrew.
Yes.
Which Royal Rumble, out of all of the ones we've had, which Royal Rumble to you is the greatest?
Of all time?
Of all time.
It's going to be this one because it's the greatest!
Exactly, it doesn't matter what your answer is going to be.
You know what I think? It's in the bloody name! The problem is, I've heard it's just a 50-man battle royal, by the way. Keelan was like...
No, it's not a battle royal.
That's what Keelan said! Keelan said that!
Okay, imagine 50 people inside a wrestling ring. They won't fit.
That's why it's going to be brilliantly bad.
They're just spilling out before the match even starts, and we have to keep piling them back in. Literally, people are going to be on each other's shoulders. Is that really what's going to happen? Don't think so. This ain't TNA 2007. This is something that could be good. Okay, people in the chat are actually answering 2007, 2007, 2007, 2001.
2001, definitely.
Who won in 2007?
Edge.
Did he?
Was it Edge?
No. He didn't win until 2011. 2010.
John Cena?
Fuck it. Fuck it. Don't matter. It was Undertaker. It was Undertaker. Because John Cena won 2008, and that was my first Royal Rumble. Can't sleep on 2004, says Brennan. It doesn't matter. This is the greatest Royal Rumble. It says it in the name. So, yes. Let's take a look at this card, shall we? Let's start with the eponymous greatest Royal Rumble. 50. 50 men.
50.
Fuck. That's a lot. That's a lot of men.
That's why this event is several hours long.
Who cares how long it is? All events are like 7 hours long now. Who cares? Who gives a shit?
I do.
We live and breathe wrestling. You're only allowed to watch wrestling now. There's no time for Westworld. Any of that shit. You have to watch Greatest Royal Rumble for 8 hours. But yeah, there's a couple of names announced for this 50-man shit show. And I mean, I say that only because in the past, when they did that 40-man Royal Rumble, that wasn't greatly received.
It didn't help as well that the ending had...
Was it Del Rio and Santino?
Yeah, it had a twat. And it had Santino Marella. So...
Okay, that's
you
great.
know what I mean? Like, it's just... Yeah.
But, however, given the benefit of the doubt, this year they had not just one, but two pretty good Royal Rumble matches. So maybe we could get a third in 1 year. How weird is that? Went from having one Rumble a year to now having 3 in 1 year. That's mental. Who would have thought that would happen? Money. But anyway, let's have a look at some of the names announced. I'm not just going to name every name because we'll be here fucking forever, and not everyone has been announced yet. I'm just going to announce some of the more interesting names. Let's start with the first entrant announced, Daniel Bryan. Ooh. This is good. The fucking storied relationship of Daniel Bryan and the Royal Rumble is fucking endless at this point. Everyone knows. You were there. I was there. Person banging the door over there was there. Everyone knows about Daniel Bryan. Maybe, hopefully, winning the Royal Rumble this year. Maybe. Oh, no, it's Roman Reigns. Whoops. So maybe he could win this one. Seeing how... Oh, yeah. Should probably mention. We've been discussing this for months now. We've been like, what's the prize? What is
it's a trophy, Sam.
Let me fucking... You always do this. You always just fucking take the ending of the story I'm about to tell, and then you just blurt it out. Literally mid-sentence. Why do you do that?
Because we've said this already.
No, we haven't.
Have we not?
No, dickhead.
Last week, I swear we did.
No. Because we didn't know then. It was announced this week.
Oh, this was announced last week, wasn't it?
Thanks, Andy. Yeah, it's a giant trophy. It's not a title shot. It's not anything, really. It's a glorified Andre the Giant trophy. It's not even of Andre the Giant. It's probably going to be of the arena they're holding the event in. I don't fucking know. It's going to be shaped like a dick. Like a women's battle royal
trophy. It's actually shaped like trying to visit the... What is wrong with Google? Why can't I just look at images easily anymore?
Old
it takes
man
me to the website for some reason. Like, it always does that now.
Brilliant. It's great. Makes for great viewing.
It's got like a palm tree at the bottom.
Oh, brilliant.
And then 2 swords. And then like a cup. But it's got big spiky holders.
So it looks like a fucking Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts.
I don't know what that is, so I'm going to say yes.
It looks dumb. Brilliant. Fucking fantastic. That's great. Okay, a trophy, it's fine. That means the winner of this doesn't matter. So it could be someone like Daniel Bryan, or it could be another person. You got Big Show, you got Braun Strowman, you got all the big lads. You've also got Kurt Angle. It's pretty good. I'm sure no one's going to suffer through that at all. That'll be great. Who else is here? Chris Jericho.
Oh, but
Yeah.
he's in a casket match. How does that work?
Nope.
Oh,
He's
no, it's
not.
Rusev again. My bad.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But
Okay.
you know, Chris Jericho's in this Rumble. Shane McMahon is in this Rumble. When was the last time Shane McMahon competed in a Royal Rumble?
Never.
Andrew.
I don't know. Probably never.
Never? I'm sure he's been in at least one.
No.
This might be his first. Oh,
Ooh.
the first time for everything. He's gonna fall off the ring.
He's gonna fall off. Nothing.
Imagine if that's his big stunt. He just jumps out the ring, and it's like, Shane, it's not. That's the exact opposite of what you want to do in this match. Jesus Christ. Rey Mysterio, hello. How you doing? It's been a while since we've seen you at a Royal Rumble. Oh wait, no, it hasn't. It was in January.
That's his gimmick now. I just appear at Royal Rumble.
He's just a Royal Rumble. The Ray Rumble. Royaliest of Rays. Fucking great. He was supposed to be at a New Japan show a couple months back. He got a shoulder injury though. He was replaced. So he's just back here, I guess. I really hope they're coming closer to a contract with Ray, because I want to see him back and not just be confined to a Royal Rumble situation. That'd be lame. Who else is here? Oh, how could we forget? Crown Jewel of India himself, the greatest Khali.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, where did you read this bullshit?
It's official.
No.
He's on the poster.
Oh.
Yes, Sandy. What about this do you not get? Great Khali. Very tall man. Royal Rumble. He in it.
No.
Yeah, Sandy. He's in the fucking thing.
I'm gonna keep denying it until it goes away.
You can't just ignore him and he'll go away. He's too big.
He'll get
too
eliminated. He'll get eliminated, and he'll be like, it's like he wasn't there.
Brilliant. He could win, you know.
No, please, God.
Imagine that. The greatest Royal Rumble won by the greatest Khali.
Oh, God.
And then that whet your appetite for more of this shit.
Here's the other thing, right? You know the Great Khali?
Yes, I know the great Khali, Andy.
Yes. Who was the bad Khali?
What?
Well, he's the great Khali. So who was the really bad one?
The worst Khali.
Dad jokes!
Also him, I think you'll find. Not only is he the great Khali, he's also the worst great Khali there has ever been and ever will be. There's only one.
Of times, it was the worst of. It was just the worst of times.
Just the worst. He's just the worst Khali. There's only one, and he's shit. And finally, the last interesting name we have to note: Mark Henry, Hall of Famer. He's got a lot left in the tank, enough to throw out 49 other men.
Nope.
Well, I like Mark Henry.
Here's the thing.
Actually, no, I don't. He fucked me over in Brawl. I don't like him.
Alex King in the chat says something.
Oh, what does he say, Andrew?
And he says, and I quote, "Don't worry, Andy. Braun will eliminate Carly."
You can just say his name.
No, that's how. Look at the chat. That's how he spelled his name in big caps.
Okay. He actually said Braun.
Braun
Strowan, man. Eliminate the Groranton Quali. Yeah. Maybe. Well, who else is here in the chat? Wicked Bloodhound says, yo, we're talking Saudi Arabia. Glad to be here. Sasaiki says, I'd like to see Jericho win it, considering his Rumble stats. Yes, of course. There are a couple of interesting names. I want to see a couple of surprises, because I don't know why they've already announced Rey Mysterio and fucking Great Khali. That would be great surprises, but maybe a couple of NXT people, although I don't know if they're actually being brought over for the tour. I think they're staying in America, which is beyond me. I am hoping for No Way Jose. That's
wait
my
to win
pick.
to win the whole thing.
Yeah.
Are you insane?
That's irrelevant. It's
No,
irrelevant
no,
to the
no.
conversation.
Why? How did you get to that point?
Think about it. Noe Jose. He specializes in conga lines. He dances. Need I say more?
Yes, please do.
Or would you like me to elaborate on the conga
Anything.
lines? Okay, so the conga lines.
Well, okay, right. No, no. Let's no. We'll go with conga lines. I'll explain why that's wrong. If he is at the front of the conga line and goes over the top rope, he gets eliminated first. So what he'll need to do is get other people to go in front of him.
Would you say 49 other people?
Yes.
He strategically places everybody in a line and sends them out.
No, they all climb over the top rope and go onto the floor in the conga line, but then the last person goes over the top, and then ding, 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 ding. No, wait, Jose. No,
greatest
wait,
Jose.
No, wait, and then he wins.
The greatest Jose will win. The greatest.
Oh, you know what? I like that idea now. Best.
Exactly.
The best thing I've ever heard in my life.
The winner gets nothing. It doesn't even matter. Just have him win. For the fuck of it. I don't even care who else is in there. No way. Jose is my pick.
No way.
So anyway, I love how people in the chat are now talking about TNA. That's how fucking invested they are in this shitty event. No one even cares. So anyway, let's just get through the rest of this. We've got 50-man Royal Rumble, which will be won by No Way Jose the first. Okay, here's an interesting match that everyone wants to talk about. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, steel cage match, Universal Championship. They're geniuses. They're absolute geniuses for doing this. Think about it. Every year, in the main event of WrestleMania, regardless of Roman Reigns being good or not, regardless of anything, he gets booed because it's the thing to do. It's the meme. It's the greatest meme for WrestleMania. That's what they always do. They just boo him and call him a wank pheasant, even though there's no reason to.
That is the best. That was the best sign in wrestling history.
So, what better way to circumvent all the unnecessary hatred and instead have Roman Reigns win the Universal Championship in a city that has never had a WWE event before and will probably be full of Roman Reigns marks?
No. What I want to happen is they go to this country where it's like, we said all the stuff earlier, and like they go, all right, they think kayfabe it's alive and they think this shit, I don't know, they just love Roman Reigns, right? They're gonna love Roman Reigns. We'll give him the belt at this event. Everyone will love him. And then you hear, and they go, oh god damn it!
And then you have Vince literally throw a fit backstage, like, where do I have to fucking go?
Oh, I'm gonna have to go to the Antarctic or something.
The penguins will cheer, Roman.
And then they're like, ha ha ha, boo.
Roman Reigns universally booed
by humans and animals alike.
And they go into space, and the Martians boo him.
Yeah, E.T.'s like, I
wanted Shinsuke.
I want to go home.
Away from Roman. But yeah, everyone thought he would win at WrestleMania. All right. Okay. Really like ET jokes over here at the Suplah.
I'm picturing ET in like, I don't know, like a Roman Reigns shirt, and he just looks down and just goes, nah.
It's what noises you make, but just encapsulate it perfectly. That's not even what he sounds like. Never when I was watching E.T. did he ever go, ah! He never made that noise. right here. It's not what he says. It's not what it sounds like.
I'm talking about the bit where, like, I don't know, like when E.T.'s in like the closet or the wardrobe, and like whoever opens it and E.T.'s there, and he just goes.
Roman opens it and he's like, "No, phone home, phone home." What are we doing?
I don't
What are
know.
we doing with our lives? This is what we do now. Yeah, no, everyone thought he was going to win at Mania, then like, oh, swerve. So this is the only chance they're going to get for Roman to win. If he doesn't win here, I'm going to be pissed, right? Because if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna have him win, do it. Don't stall it. Don't fly halfway across the world into a corrupt place, and then just don't do it there. Do it there. Do it now. Don't even care anymore. Just put the belt on him. Have Brock go away, go to the octagon, and just do it. I'm sick of it.
Do it.
Make Vince's wet dreams come true.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Right. I just want it to happen now. And plus, steel cage. Lesnar in steel cage. Roman in steel cage. It's going to be pretty good. Unless it's just finish a kick out inside of a fucking cage. In which case, fuck it. Just have it be over so we can move on from this shit. What are the chat saying? Let's see. How do they respond to that? Wolfie says, Andy has been broken. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
M. Gunter says, they've lost it. Bullet Club vs. Shield says, end it. Brendan Davis says, my friends are weird. Yeah, this is how people react to our fucking jokes now. Stop.
Well,
they tell us to stop.
Well, I don't understand how you didn't get that. It's E.T. and the Drew Barry, fuck it, what's her name?
Drew Maryball. It's not a fucking name, dummy. Jesus Christ. Oh god. Wolfie says Brock wins and then Roman wins the greatest Royal Rumble. It doesn't mean anything, and I just don't want that. What else are people saying? Sase Haika says, I hope Roman is in the match 2017 style. Now if he's number 50. It's like, he would get booed over there.
Did it.
It would just be ridiculous. Wolfie says, no way, Jose. There you go. I just memed it. Now we can move on. The greatest show. Yeah. Jose knows the way. No way. Jose. Fucking shit. Sase Haika says, conspiracy theory. Brock retains. So the WWE title can main event the dual brand shows, so people can't complain about not having a world champion at the B shows. Okay. We won't complain about not having a champion at the B shows. We will instead complain more about Brock.
Yeah, Brock
Either
is the
way,
problem.
We'll complain, because that's all we do. We complain, and we continue. We never stop watching. No. Never.
Maybe we should.
But no. Instead, let's just complain and then do fuck all. Everything will be the same forever.
Forever and ever.
So yeah, that's gonna happen. Roman's gonna win, and we move on. We literally move on. That's all it's gonna be. So next up, Fatal 4-Way ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. It will be Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and The Miz. I can't wait for Finn Balor to wear his Balor Club is for Everyone shirt. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, no, he won't wear that.
No, he won't, because he'll be stoned. Jokes. We're full of them. Yeah, that's going to be shitty, but this match should be really good. I'm not going to lie. 4 amazing performers. Regardless of what you think of The Miz, he's an amazing performer, objectively, okay? Enough of that shit. Who do I think?
I like Miz now. Why do you think I hate The Miz?
Because you flip-flop every fucking 5 minutes. I never know who you love or hate anymore. You do. Every week your opinion changes.
Give me an example.
The Miz.
That's not an example.
Literally The Miz. Before you said, I like The Miz. And then you're like, oh, The Miz is shit.
I don't hate the
And
Miz.
you're like, oh, I love The Miz. Mike Miz.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's happened. Believe me. In the 4 years we've known each other, it's happened. But yeah, I think Rollins is just going to retain here. Like, I don't see many championships changing, but yeah, I feel like they're going to go with that. Unless... No. I would say Joe would win, but they're building towards Joe versus Roman at Backlash, and we're not going to get Universal Champion versus Intercontinental Champion, which won't happen. So Joe's out. Miz just moved to SmackDown, brand that the Intercontinental title isn't on, so he's not winning. So really, it's either going to be Seth or Finn. I just think Seth's going to retain, unless Finn wins. Seth or Finn, maybe? Logically, am I thinking right here?
I'll just go with Seth. I can't see anything major happening at this event.
Other than Roman Reigns winning the fucking belt.
Yeah.
You say that. Next up we have AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE Championship. I think Shinsuke's going to win here. I think they're going to do it here. Because, again, we don't know this for sure, but Saudi Arabia seems like a marquee place. I feel like they're going to boo Nakamura. Because he's doing the heel turn, he's doing the nut shots. He's got a really, really cool remix of his theme song, by the way. Have you heard it?
Yes.
Isn't it really good?
It's going to have to grow on me.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It always happens. Something really cool happens, and he's like, yeah, well, I'll have to get
It's not that good.
What do you mean? It's great. It's brilliant. Talk, please, for the love of God. I feel like I'm carrying this shit.
I don't think it's terrible. I just don't think it's great. It makes sense because you don't want people singing his song because he's a heel. That makes sense. So that's fine. I just think it's fine. I think it's okay. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's bad. I just think it's okay. It makes sense.
I think it's the greatest.
Why does everything have to be great with you?
It's the name of
I know. It's a joke.
Yeah, it's really good. For those who don't know, on SmackDown this week, yesterday, Shinsuke came out with a new theme and it's got Japanese rapping over it. Oh my god, my mother's here. Yes, mother, I'm doing a show on the internet. How can I help you? We're gonna eat later, yes. Okay, that's great. I'm caught up to now as well. Okay, lovely. So, anyway.
Hey, Mrs. Brooks. She does things likes it when he cooks. Mrs. Brooks. Oh,
Andy, shut the fuck up, Andy. Shut the fuck up, Andy. Thank you. So, where was I? He comes out with a new theme music and it's got Japanese rapping all over it and it's really cool. It's a cool remix because he doesn't want people to sing his theme song in kayfabe. Good. I've always hated that. So this is now a blessing in disguise. So, wonderful. No one sings it anymore because nobody knows Japanese until they go to Japan and everyone sings it there. Probably won't for a while. But anyway, it's cool. This won't be a problem. I honestly think he's going to win the championship here.
Okay. Has anyone translated the lyrics?
No.
Does it say the lyrics, I'm going to keep uppercutting AJ in the balls?
Maybe.
Okay.
It would be cool if it did.
Because here's a fun fact that I did not know. Fun trivia with Andrew. You know in 2001 when Christian turned heel?
No. I wasn't watching at that point.
Well, he had a song that went something like this. Christian! At last! You're on your own! Da, 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 da. Basically,
I know that song, but it didn't go like that.
And then it goes on to Latin. And in Latin, it says something about no longer being with his brother.
Which was, by the way, Edge.
So, fun fact, that his lyrics actually has some kind of a storyline thing in it. Isn't that good? And that was fun trivia with Andrew, including singing.
Why did it take you 5 minutes to say one random thing?
Because I like to make a big deal about it.
So anyway, I think it's time for Nakamura to beat AJ and become a WWE champion because he's a cool heel now, and that's what we like here. We like the bad guys when they're cool. But yeah, also because I feel like if you're not gonna do it now, when are you gonna do it? Backlash? Why not just do it now? It makes sense to me. Don't know about you.
Yeah, it makes sense. But they won't.
But you don't want it to happen.
I want it to happen at an actual pay-per-view. I don't want it to happen at this event.
Not a glorified house show.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, this is up there with like Beast in the East and the Madison Square Garden thing they did. This is just filler. I don't understand. Don't do it here. Don't do it here, please.
Fair enough. Maybe they'll do it at Backlash, but maybe they'll do it here. Either way, within a month, Shinsuke's probably going to be WWE champion. Finally. So moving on. Oh wait, no, the chat has said things. Stacey Hike says AJ finally got his karma after low-blowing Ambrose to win his first WWE title. Oh.
Yeah, but that's continuity that I don't think they even thought of.
Accidental continuity is the best continuity. One might call it the greatest continuity.
You could say, I hate the word greatest now.
What are you talking about? I think it's pretty great.
Oh, shut up. There's the gimmick alive again. Sam says the opposite of what I say.
I mean, you also say the opposite of what I say.
No, you say the opposite of what I say.
No, you say the opposite of what I say. Ooh, I can sit here and do this all day.
Hello, I'm Sam, and I say the opposite of what Andrew says. Look at my hair. Look at my hair.
At least I have fucking hair, mate.
Oh,
it's just not receding onto the back of my head.
Oh, it's called getting old. Deal with it.
Just turned 23, dickhead.
I'm 27.
Oh, he's 27. Oh, so old. Not even 30 yet. Old man, you can slow down on the aging process.
Oh,
just say it.
That's not how it works. Oh, I'm Sam, and I don't understand how biology works. Hello, I'm Sam. Hello.
Is that really how I sound to you?
That's how you sound to me.
Yeah?
Yes.
Great. It'd be good if you get a fucking sentence out. That'd be great. Anyway, we're done here. I beat you in this verbal battle, Andy. Let's move on.
Okay.
What is next? We have Jeff Hardy versus Jinder Mahal for the United States Championship. Oh, please, for the love of God, let Jeff keep it. Just let Jeff keep it. Because otherwise, what the fuck are you doing? Because I just realized, Jinder's on Raw, Jeff's on SmackDown, Steph's on Raw, The Miz is on SmackDown. They could just as easily have The Miz win the Intercontinental Championship and then have Jinder Mahal win back the US Championship. So they just switch brands. But the US title already switched brands twice. Is a championship really going to change brands 3 times in the space of 2 weeks? No. Please, no. Just keep the belts on the brands that they're in. Let the mid-card champions retain. Because if the world champions are going to change, both, I hope, at least one, have the mid-card stay the same. Please. For the love of God, just let it stay the same. That's all I ask. That's all I really want from this event, to be honest.
Yeah, that'd be dumb. That'd be really bad.
Great input. So anyway, moving on to the Tag Team Championships on Raw. They are vacant because of that dumb shit that happened at WrestleMania. So now we have Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy versus Cesaro and Sheamus. Oh my god. It's like, it's impossible to figure out where the Raw Tag Team Championships are going to go. Are they going to go to the tag team that's on Raw? Or are they going to go to the tag team that just moved to SmackDown?
It's almost as if this show doesn't matter.
It's almost as if, fuck it. Just fuck it. Right? The
red
Woken
belts are going
Warriors are going to be
SmackDown.
your new tag team champions, Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy. Cool. Okay, I was afraid of this talking point, Andy, because you and I, we both know I'm a Bray Wyatt fan, and you're a dick, so we've not gotten along over that
Wow.
topic. What do you think of this new tag team?
It's okay. It's better. Granted, it's a million miles better than anything Bray Wyatt has done in the past few years, which is true because it's true. And if you compare him to other Wyatt family members, such as the Bludgeon Brothers, are we not supposed to know that? He's doing better right now.
They are brothers with hammers. You've never seen them before anywhere.
Oh, it's so dumb.
But anyway, yes.
Yeah, I mean, like, I like Bray and Matt as a team because they're both insane, and I like how Jeff is just like, yeah, you just do your thing, and I'll go to SmackDown. Bye. Hello.
Yes. What the fuck? Did you end there? Did you
yes,
stop?
that was my point. I like it. There you go.
Fuck it. Great. Okay. Fine. Alex King in the chat said, to be fair, the bar said if they win the Raw Tag Team titles, they'll go back to Raw. Okay. Counter argument. I don't want them on Raw anymore. I want them to be on SmackDown, please. So we can get some The Bar versus the Bludgeon Brothers. The Bar versus the Usos. We've already seen Bar versus New Day, but whatever, it's been a while. There's so many more interesting matchups you can get out of a Bar on SmackDown than if they just stayed on Raw and they were still the tag team champions as they were before WrestleMania, so it doesn't matter at all. Nothing matters. I just want just have Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy win, for fuck's sake. Just do it. They're over. They're an exciting new act. We can see their Expedition of Gold. Whatever the fuck. I'm sure it'll be fun.
Wonderful.
Let's just do that.
My throat hurts.
The greatest throat.
What does that even mean?
The Bludgeon Brothers versus the Usos for the Tag Team Championship of SmackDown. I think Bludgeon Brothers are going to win here. This will be a good match. They always put on good matches with the Usos. Do you have anything to say?
I don't like the Bludgeon Brothers.
Now, do you mean that you don't like the gimmick, or do you mean that you don't like the wrestlers?
The gimmick.
You like Harper and Rowan as wrestlers. As a tag team, you like them, yeah?
I just wish they just...
Because if you do, we have no problem.
I just
I
wish...
almost agree with you.
They're alright. They're good as a team, but I just wish they didn't have this stupid gimmick where it's just like...
Yeah, well, they have the greatest...
I gotta be a hammer, and I also gotta be a hammer. We bludgeon people, even though our hammers are just comically big.
Comically big and comically rubber.
That's what they should be called. Comically big and comically rubber.
The comically big team.
There you go. The comically bigs.
It's so funny how they just run through people. Great. Yeah, I want them to retain, and then we can just keep going with that shit, because I like them. I like them as champions. It's something fresh. It's something new. Much as I like the Usos, maybe give the belts to somebody else for a little while.
Yeah.
That would be good.
It's not the Bludgeon.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, Wolfie says, Sam, play the Greatest Showman soundtrack just to drive a point home to Andy. They are the greatest hammers. Maybe. I don't know.
Copyright. So
maybe. We don't make money anymore though, so it's fine. Says, Sam, aren't you gonna miss seeing The Bar versus Seth Rollins and friends? No! I'm not gonna miss that. I want that to go away for at least a year. Just like with the New Day versus the fucking Bar before. Like, they had several matches before, and they were good to a point, but they just had too many of them. So, keep them apart. And then in a year's time, I'll want to see The Bar versus Seth Rollins and whatever tag team partner he pulls out of a hat that week. It's great. yeah, that's it. So, moving on from tag teams, we have cruiserweights. They have a match because fuck it. Cedric Alexander versus Callisto for the cruiserweight championship.
Callisto.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Callisto.
No, it's Callisto.
Exactly. What are you arguing here?
No. Say it again.
Callisto.
No. Callisto.
That's what I just said.
That's not what you said.
Why
Say
are
it
you
again.
hearing something different?
Say it again.
Callisto.
No, Callisto.
Callisto, yes.
No, Callisto.
We're saying the same word over and over
No, I was
again.
saying the wrong thing.
It stopped being entertaining 5 seconds ago. The greatest jokes.
I hate this pay-per-view so much.
Okay. This will be a good match. I'm hoping Cedric wins. Moving on.
I don't care. I don't care.
I'd want to care, but it's
Callisto.
It's Callisto. Yeah.
I care more about him pronouncing his name.
You don't give a shit about him. You just want to say his name. For some reason. It's not like, I don't know, you could have had Buddy Murphy or someone different and someone new who we haven't seen on a great stage before. Grand Metalik, Lindsay Dorado, anybody else? No. Callisto.
Callisto.
Exactly. Why him? I'll never know. But you won a gauntlet on 205 Live, and then he just got into this match.
What's live? Nobody lives. Not many people do.
Everybody dies. It's okay. Now we're at the weirdest parts.
Oh God Almighty.
Okay, Alex King says, to be fair, Sam is pronouncing it correct. Thank you.
Oh, don't feed him that crap.
Brendan Davis says, why isn't it Buddy Murphy? Exactly. He's the fresh new blood. He's really, really good. Everyone's been sleeping on him. Put him in that match. No. Callisto. I really like him because he's short and he has a mask. Oh,
Who are you impersonating?
Everyone's a Murphy mark in the chat, and that's good. Carmine will like you because he likes Bloody Murphy too. Everyone likes Buddy Murphy.
Do they?
Yeah. Oh, fuck off, Andy. Have you seen any of his new matches? No, you haven't. Shut the fuck up. Watch him and maybe like, oh, he's good. I don't give a shit because I'm Andy. And I don't care about good wrestlers unless they're on Being the Elite. It's great. Okay. We're at the weird part of the card now. Because we're heading all the way back to 2009 when John Cena takes on Triple H.
Well,
For the first time in 10 years, I think.
why?
Because the Saudi royal family really wanted to see it. Now.
Why?
Think about it. Think about how much has changed since they last fought.
I don't know if I want to.
I mean, the only correct answer is nothing.
Because, like, this is the kayfabe wise. Why are they fighting?
Because the Saudi royal family really wanted to see it happen.
It's just very stupid on so many levels. Like, if suddenly you just say boom and John Cena's like, oh God, not again, and he just gets pedigreed in 4 seconds.
Well, he has fucking gong PTSD.
No, the Undertaker's just fucking with him. He's just like, oh well, bong, and then pedigree.
Hey, John, remember 3 weeks ago when I killed you? Yeah. Ha! I'm gonna go literally bury Rusev. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, that's the other match, by the way. This match. Oh, this match. There's a story here. Is The Undertaker versus Rusev
Rusev Day.
in a casket
Rusev
match.
Day. Rusev Day. Rusev Day. Rusev Day. Rusev Day. Rusev Day. Oh god, Rusev's gonna get literally buried.
Yeah, they already just said that. This wasn't how it always was, though.
No,
don't fucking say anything. Let me tell. Don't just be like, the Chris Jericho. No, shush. So it started off as being Undertaker versus Rusev in a casket match. Everyone's like, what the fuck? Everyone's like, okay. And then randomly, Rusev was withdrawn from the match and replaced with Chris Jericho. Everyone's like, huh. Okay. Fine, I guess. Jericho versus Undertaker. Haven't seen that in a while. Like 10 years, maybe. That'll be good. Casket match. And then Jericho is withdrawn from that match. And Rusev is put back in. You want to know what the actual reasoning for this was?
They got rid of him because Rusev said Taker was old, which is actually technically true. So what's your problem?
That's not what I've heard.
Okay, what's the actual thing?
Vince changed his mind. He was like, I want it to be Chris Jericho instead. So they do that. But then he's like, no, actually, I want it to be Rusev. So then they just changed it back.
Oh my god, why? Just go with something and just go with it. Just run with it.
But, Andy.
What?
Vince does what he wants.
I don't care.
It's like you playing video games. You want to do your own thing despite the game being like, no, do this thing. You're being like, no, do Undertaker vs. Rusev. And Vince is like, I want to do my own thing, damn it. It's Chris Jericho. And then he's like, no, fuck it. Let's go with Rusev.
Why does he sound like me all of a sudden?
Because that's what you fucking do.
No,
You're always like, I want to do my crazy fucking thing. Oh, Derek. And then you're like, oh, fine, I will begrudgingly play this video game the right way.
There is no right way to play the video game.
There is. It's whatever way you're not doing it. Let's read the chat. Chat says, Wolfie says, how many times has there been Chris Jericho versus The Undertaker one-on-one? I swear there was a point in, like, the late noughties, like 2009, 2010, where it happened. I might be dreaming of that, but...
Maybe.
I mean, I don't know about the Attitude Era or Ruthless Aggression Era, so maybe they did it there?
Can't really remember a time when that happened.
It would have been a good match, let's say that. But no, Vince changed his mind. Twice. Thanks, Viddy. Yeah, people are saying they'd rather see Jericho, and yeah.
Apparently it did happen.
What? What happened?
Undertaker and Chris Jericho in a no disqualification match.
But when?
This says May. This was uploaded May 2010.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought they literally had one. Stusty says they had a match in 2010 for the WWE title.
This
knew
was
it.
on SmackDown.
Right. So
Hooray!
it has happened before. I wasn't crazy. But yeah, okay, it's fun. It's fun when you have a guy who's really over and the crowd really like him and they're really selling his shirts. You know what you do? Have him lose.
Yep.
To the Undertaker.
Yep.
In Saudi Arabia.
Yep.
They're gonna leave him buried in the deserts of Jeddah. Because that's a good idea.
It's almost like it's a stupid idea.
Super Chasney just leaves a series of hearts in the chat. I think those are for you.
It could be for you.
They're not for me.
It could be for you.
We know they're not for me.
It could be.
Your Stan is writing you more letters.
Dear Andrew, you never wrote back any of my letters. I left you a voicemail and my pager number.
And you called me a twat. What the fuck, Andy? Why do I like you?
The tears gone cold at one, So
anyway, yeah. So, the greatest of royalist of rumblies has been discussed.
Yes. It's this Friday, and I'm not going to watch it.
I'm going to watch it.
I'm not.
Just because I really want to see what happens with the 50-man Royal Rumble.
Why?
I really want to see if No Way Jose does the conga line and wins.
No way, Jose. No way, Jose. No way. Do the conga, and he wins, and but then he wins, but he's still in the conga line. So then, like, literally, he just like leaves and dances, and then points at nothing because he thinks there's a WrestleMania sign. And he points to it, and then he just dances again. No way, Jose. No way, and that's how the show ends.
Instead of a WrestleMania sign, it's like the royal family. Right up there. You booked this.
You did this. No way, Jose. No
I love that. Okay, Super Chazzy in the chat says, they are definitely not for the bowler haircut ex-Rollins look-alike. They are for you, Mr. Big. Oh, I love it when 12-year-olds troll our chat and think they're really funny by pointing out obvious truths. Isn't that great?
So anyway,
what's great about hecklers? They have the greatest insults.
And this has been the greatest show. So it's probably a good time to end because, you know, it's
because you don't care and you want to go away.
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh no.
I'm joking. But the point is that we have nothing else to talk about.
I mean, how was your day?
It was okay. I got rained on. And that's been the Suplah. I have been Andy Kwan. That's been Sam Brooks. You can find us on social media. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram, which I always say this every week, but one day I will update. And if you put in the Suplah, you will find us. We have a website, suplah.com. You can find articles and random things. Go there and you can see for yourself. We also have a Redbubble account where you can buy our merchandise. Go to redbubble.com/people/the-Suplah and you can buy shirts and you can have my face maybe on a mug. Is that a thing yet or not?
I think it is.
Yes. And we have a gaming channel. So if you don't like us talking about wrestling all the time, go watch us play video games. I believe Carmine is playing some sort of Crash Bandicoot game.
No, that finished.
Okay, what's he doing now then, Sam?
Well, you mean you don't know?
I've been meaning to catch up.
You mean you don't know what's being uploaded to the gaming channel?
Oh, I do.
You mean that you are checking right now to see?
No, I'm
subtly.
I'm not
low
doing
key.
That. I'm telling you what it is.
On the down low, I can see the reflection of the channel in your face.
No, what is my face reflective or something? Like, is that?
Yeah, you're a very greasy boy.
I'm not greasy.
Oh,
we are playing Adventure Capitalist. That's a game
that
I played with Liam.
Yes.
And Plants vs. Zombies 2 has come out as well. So that was when we were living in the old place. You remember that place, Sam?
Yes.
I miss that place. I have been Andy Kwan, and I said it already. That's been Sam Brooks. And this has been the Suplah. We will see you next time on the greatest show of shows, the Suplah. Goodbye. I am not turning off the lights again. I will sing happy birthday if I have to make this show end.
I mean, you should probably think of a different way to end shows now if you don't want to turn off your lights.
Okay. Dancing. Okay, is dancing not doing it? Like, what? How do I end this thing?
I don't know. Maybe we should try several different methods and see which one works.
I am not going to do that.
Well, I guess we're just going to say.
Okay, then. Ka! I don't know what to do. This is a duck. What do you want me to do? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to turn off the lights. Oh God, I'm so happy when I didn't have to do this.
Make it the last time.
All right, this is the last time I'm doing this.
The greatest time.
The greatest time. The greatest lights. The lights are now off. Oh no, wait, I have to go turn this one off. The greatest lights. The best lights. I did the wrong ones again. Is that it? The greatest lights.
The greatest show.
Oh, why are we not off the air yet?
The greatest show.
Hello?
The greatest show.
Can you
The
end it, please?
greatest end screen.
Okay, it's the greatest. Just end it, please.
The greatest end screen of all time.
Well, just end it.